Hey, what is going on, guys? DJ Hess here, CollectiveKicks.com. Wanted to bring you guys this week's Top 5 Tuesday video. Love doing this series. Hopefully you guys continue to support it. Give the video a thumbs up if you guys do. This week's Top 5 Tuesday was a suggestion that you guys left a couple weeks ago, and that is my top 5 pairs of sneakers that I paid too much for. So thank you all for suggesting this video, whoever did that. I cannot remember who did, but thank you. And if you guys have suggestions for future Top 5 Tuesday videos, leave them in the comment section below. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel and click that little bell next to the subscribe box. Be notified anytime I post a new video, which is pretty much every single day. Couple words from the sponsor, Rejuvenator. 15% off of your purchase with code Heskicks. Go check that out if you guys want. Link in the description. Let's go ahead and get into it. Top 5 Tuesday. Top 5 pairs of sneakers I overpaid for. So starting off with this pair right here. This is not from the most recent retro from 2016. This is the 2009 version that ended up releasing. And if you guys know anything about the Jordans, this is the box that I got. But this is not the box that they came in. They actually came in a fancy box. It was the first year that they actually came with a new revamped box. Mine didn't come with that though. I ended up getting it from this store. I don't know, dude. This was like when I was newer to buying stuff online. RMK store or something like that. I definitely feel like I got robbed on this pair because this one feels like this is an unauthorized pair. Obviously it came in the wrong box and I haven't really felt confident about this pair since I bought it. One of the only pairs that I've actually done that for. And the reason why I bought them is because it was a pre-order. I didn't understand that it was like an actual pre-order and I got them early. I thought it was just like a reserve pair or something like that. So I paid a premium price for them. It was in the wrong box and it was just unfortunate. It was definitely not a pair I can confidently say is authentic. So that being the case, definitely a pair that I overpaid for and that I regret buying. So next up, we have this Just Don't pack. This box is dope. I mean, it's a really crazy package and the box is insane. But so was the price tag of this right here. It came with the wings pin. It came with this red leather Just Don hat. But price point was just crazy for these. $6.50 was the price point on this package set. I'm happy that I was able to buy these because they're definitely a pair of sneakers that I really like. However, the price point is definitely one that I overpaid for. And I paid retail. And if that says anything about that, I know that the Just Don hats go for like $400 or $500 alone, which is crazy. But the fact that these were $650 is just a lot of money. And I would have rather just had the shoe and not had to pay for this whole thing. I'd pay $4 for the shoe, but not for all of this. Maybe $5 for, I don't know, it just is a lot of money. And I've worn the hat like a half of one day because it's just red and it's too bright. All right, so moving on from that Air Jordan 2 pack. I gotta say, man, I overpaid on both of these. What are these? These are the Penny Hardaway packs. Two different ones. As you can see, this one came with the Shooting Star Foamposites and a pair of the penny joints right here. But the fact of the matter is, definitely overpaid on these. This thing was $500. It's a lot of money, man, for a pack of sneakers. I don't know why I did it, other than the fact that I really wanted the Shooting Star Foamposites. But the price point of $500 was definitely a hefty one to pay for this. I didn't make the mistake once, I made the mistake twice because I actually bought this pack as well. And this is the Sharpie pack. As you can see, it came with this pair and this pair. I like the concepts of what was being released. And don't get me wrong, these are super fresh pairs of sneakers. I love the Shooting Star. I love the Sharpie foams. But ultimately, I feel like Nike pulled a fast one on me. They forced us to buy this in a pack. And even if I did want both pairs, they should have been $400 for the pack, in my opinion. Maybe even $350 to be honest. And I paid retail on both, which is a whopping $1,000 for these two packs. However, again, I really like these. Just definitely overpaid for this one. So one more that I definitely overpaid for. I didn't pay the asking price, which is that, $1,100. I paid much less, thank you to Index PDX, for this because they definitely gave me a good price for the Dorenbecher 6. This was, I believe I paid like $750 for these, which is actually just a really good price. However, the only reason why I put this on my list is the reason why I overpaid for this sneaker right here is because I could have got these at retail years and years ago. And you guys may or may not have heard me talk about that. But basically, They had these sitting at the Nike employee store for months, and it was one of those shoes that I saw in there on a regular basis. I went back there a couple times and saw these, almost pulled the trigger of the fact that it was themed after a baseball team and I wasn't a baseball fan. Like, really, that's what it came down to. The other major factor for me was back then when these came out and I went to the Nike employee store, I went there with the purpose of buying sneakers for half price because that's what the thrill of going to the Nike employee store was. The Dorenbecher series was a series that even today, they only release them at the employee store if they get them, and they're always full retail. So when you think about it, I was like, I could get this retro for full retail, or I could get 2 pairs of sneakers instead. For me, it was definitely about buying 2 different pairs of sneakers instead of just the one. So that's the reason why I passed on these back in the day. Definitely regret it. But again, $750, most expensive pair of sneakers I think I have paid for thus far. And even at that, it was definitely a good price point, better than $1,100 or more. And they're in really good shape considering, and in my size. But really, it's just it stings because I didn't buy them when I had an opportunity at retail. All right, so before we get into the number 1 spots, it's not going to be these ones. This is a runner-up, and this is the Pantone pack. Definitely love this pair of sneakers. So for this pack to get both of these sneakers right here, the Pantone 11s, and then you have the 29s as well. It's $500 again, man. They got us with the $500 packs again. But it was the only way you could actually get the Pantone 11, which is definitely one that I wanted to get. And you know what? And I was a fan of this model, and this is my 3rd colorway. It's not like I only got this one color. I have 2 other colorways of this sneaker right here. It's a great model, and it's a really comfortable one and great for performance. However, I don't like the idea that we were conned into paying $500 again for this pack when these cost $200, maybe $220. I mean, where does a $500 come from? This extra box? I feel like that's the thing that is unfortunate. But at the end of the day, I'm also the consumer that's paid for the pack, and it is what it is. I mean, ultimately, I had enough money to do it, and it secured me that pack, which was easier to pick up than other things because of the price point. So the number 1 pair of sneakers that I overpaid for, in my opinion, is definitely the Ray Allen 13s. It was a pair that I got on eBay, and I thought it was going to be authentic. I did not understand that gray market as well as I do now. And definitely what my understanding is, just to stay away from it for the most part. If it's too good to be true, it probably is. I got those, I believe, for $3, maybe $350, maybe $4. I can't remember. It definitely was not a safe pair. I took them into Index, PDX. They verified they're definitely unauthorized and just not authentic. So at the end of the day, I got stung on that pair. Anyways, ultimately, you just got to be careful out there nowadays. It is really difficult to tell what you're buying. What I definitely recommend is if it's too good to be true, it probably is. So definitely stay away from those ones. Unless you don't care that you're buying something that it is unauthorized or is not maybe authentic. If that's your goal, then totally fine. But it's just different if you think that you're going to be buying something authorized and from a retailer and find out that it was something that was not. It's something from the rep sites or whatever it might be. And although it looks really, really close, it might not be the actual thing that you wanted to buy. So be careful out there when you buy. You can definitely get stung. So that is all we have for this Top 5 Tuesday. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. And leave a comment and let me know what pair of sneakers did you guys overpay for as well. Want to hear you guys' feedback in the comment section, as well as let me know future Top 5 Tuesday suggestions. Thank you all for watching. Have a good one. Peace, guys.